Hey guys, and welcome back to Deku Tarot. We're doing the daily tarot reading for October 1st of 2019. Alrighty guys, the moon is in Scorpio. What a way to start October. Check out your October monthly readings for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. I just got a couple left to do. The rest should be up, except for like 3 or 4. So I'm going to start this off here with the little monthly forecast tidbit from the Astro Moon Diary, because I think it will start off this month in a very aware way, okay? So, Pluto, the lord of the underworld, turns direct whilst within the month's first week. Mercury, the messenger, and Venus, the planet of love, enter his scorpionic realm to amplify his influence. Life becomes more serious. Dig deep, declutter, and check the drains. From the 6th, the Libran sun begins to shed its light upon the ever-tightening conjunction of Saturn and Pluto in Capricorn. And from then until the Aries full moon on the 13th, the focus is on all that which necessarily restricts and defines. A time is approaching when a new infrastructure is to manifest, and serious consideration must now be given to its future nature and authority. Unexpected gains or losses give equal food for thought about the nature of the relationship between freedom and responsibility. A subtle concurrent aspect between Sagittarian Jupiter and Taurian Uranus is demanding a rethink of expectations and values and philosophies about the riches and wealth that sustain us. The magnetic attraction of alternative to the status quo will create friction and tension in many relationships as deadlines loom and demands and restrictions inhibit. Duty must be done and rules must be obeyed. Resentment, frustration, and trepidation mount to a peak by the Scorpio new moon on the 27th that falls opposite Uranus and has the potential to blow the lid off of any pressure cooker. 3 days later, Mercury turns retrograde, demanding a strategic rethink about the future. To fight to maintain the old in the light of new revelations is to ask for further trouble. These ones are always so hard. I feel like their wording is so hard. So I apologize for my strange reading of it, but I think, well, I know it's going to be an intense month. I think that we know that now. It already started out intense. September closed out in some really intense ways. The readings for October have been intense. But what else would we expect with all that scorpionic energy getting infused and then taking over by the end of the month? So let's see how this month starts off here. We're using the Aquarian Tarot first. We'll see if we end up using another deck here. So let's see what Tuesday, October 1st, has to offer. Okay, Page of Swords. A lot of watching, a lot of waiting, looking for opportunity. It's kind of, yeah, okay, that's what I figured. We'll see what else comes out here. I kind of get a sense here. Okay. 4 of Pentacles reversed and 5 of Pentacles reversed, so Knight of Pentacles reversed. We got a lot of Pentacle reversals here. This feels like a complicated one. So, Page of Swords upright, 5 of Pentacles, and 4 of Pentacles reversed. I think some of you have something you want to say to somebody, or something you want to reveal, something we want to put out there, and we're looking for that opportunity to bridge that gap right now, to reestablish a relationship, to reestablish a bond, to reveal something, to ask something. There's a type of connection here, especially so in a physical way, that we are desiring and not exactly sure how to get right now. It feels like we're waiting for that opportunity, looking on the timeline, looking on the Instagram, on the email. We're looking, not on the email, I guess, but on the Facebook, whatever. Knight of Pentacles reversed, 2 of Swords. That definitely feels like we're not ready to make a decision. we don't feel ready to make the decision that we need to. We don't have the information right now. And I'm not sure we're quite positive of how to get it. So we're kind of stagnating. We're kind of inverting. Let's pull some clarifiers here. Like, wow, the Pisces, the Taurus readings were so intense. The Leo reading was like nothing I've ever done before either. I'm excited to finish out with all the others. But wow, guys, it's been intense. It's going to be quite the month. There's a lot of, it feels like erupting from the depths of, from the depths within us here in terms of feelings, what we need to say, what we need to do. Nothing's really popping out yet. We're using the Hobbit deck, but Two of Cups. It has to do with love, doesn't it? Yep. All right. We really want to connect with somebody. Whoever is resonating with this, there is a desired connection here. I want to connect with you. I want to reconnect. How do we reconnect? It's like, I don't know if any, I mean, I'm sure some of you guys listen to Arcade Fire. There's this one song, and it's like, there's a great black wave in the middle of the sea, and that's kind of how I feel. Like, there's a wave within you, very, very deep, and you feel this connection, like this wave of connection, and it's stirring up something within us today, and we really want to connect about it. We really want to express love. We really want to bring the feelings out of the depths, because we know that there's something here. We really, whatever this feeling is, whatever this great wave is, it has a desire to manifest in the physical, and yet there's also fear. But Eight of Wands to me is connection. I mean, we can see the eagle and the warg here. This is the Hobbit deck. That was the Aquarian deck at first, sorry. So this is all Hobbit characters. So there's wargs, there's the eagles, obviously coming in to save them, bringing them towards closer to their end goal, and, you know, working our way through a situation. We're going to fly right over it, move right through it, move right on. And this involves, yeah, it's communicating about love, really is what it's about. We want to move forward in a love situation here, or in a connection. It doesn't have to be love, but we're trying desperately to connect to somebody, or we desire it in such a deep, rumbling way. It's kind of funny, isn't it? This month is going to be like W.B. Yeats poems here, there, everywhere, isn't it? The Hermit. And I'm going to actually maybe find a poem here. We might read one today. Again, it came up in, I think, Taurus, Pisces. I don't know if there was another sign that I read a poem for. Eight of Coins. How do we connect? How do I bridge that gap? There's a separation here for sure that really muddies up what to do. The Magician. And it's kind of saying, take this how you will. And I think that you guys are going to know the best way to connect here and what to do. Let's pull some cards of advice. Let's pull them actually from the Doreen Virtue deck, because this feels like it's in the feels, right? We want to connect about something, a desire to push forward. And even if you're in a relationship, there's been a lack of communication about where we would like to go, and we're unsure of what decision this will really lead us to. But the Hermit, that's interesting. The Knight of Pentacles reverse is right above the Hermit upright. So again, we haven't moved forward on this. This might involve a Virgo. We might be unsure about whether, I feel like some of you guys have an idea, you have something you want to do. There might be a Virgo that you're either partners with or even in business partners with, and you know that they're not going to be on board with this already. There's kind of a feeling of, I really want to do this, and I'm looking for the opportunity to try to bring this up to this person, to talk about this, to talk about how are we moving forward. Because there's two eights here, so there is forward action, whether it be work, whether it be communication with love. They're both showing up here. What a concise reading. Thank you, Spirit. This is very, I don't know, ever since this Libra new moon, things have been extremely clear, extremely balanced in what's coming through for you guys. Really, I think that there's definitely been a shift in the message. Okay. Can we, okay, why are like half of these upright? Hold on. I didn't realize I shuffled these all messed up, so let's see. Okay. Let's see. All right. Let's get some advice here. Yeah, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. There's a fear of something from the past here. There's a fear about repeated patterns, about do we let go? Do we give in? There's a lot of should I stay or should I go energy here. Love yourself first comes up. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And as you can see, there's all these little cherubs here, and I feel like they're trying to remind her, hey, love yourself first. You know, yeah, he's got a nice coat, but what's his attitude? Because there does seem to be, there's just self-respect here that needs to be put first. It's been a message that's been coming up for a while. Take that how you may, but there's, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. There's ex situations maybe that we're stuck on and we need to release to move forward. An ex, or the fears that an ex brought up, the problems that a past relationship has brought up, where they're bubbling up again for some of us today, and causing a lot of fear, causing a lot of doubt, causing a lot of worry. And it's really, again, muddying up all this energy, clouding up the energy here. And we need to recognize these issues and then release. Recognize where past becomes present and it shouldn't be. I'm going to pull an Halloween Oracle by not the Stacey DeMarco, by Stacey DeMarco. The Stacey DeMarco. I mean, she is the Stacey DeMarco, so let's see. It's like a prickling feeling on me. Scrying, intuition, yeah. Our intuition is prickling. Prick up your ears. It's a message that I get. You know, like when cats hear something, dogs hear something, they listen. All of a sudden, you're like, what did you just hear? Because there's nothing going on. They know something before it happens. You have to listen to your intuition. This situation involves intuition. It involves insight. You know intuitively about a situation, and yet bringing it into the light, bringing it into the physical is interesting. It's difficult. Barnbrack. So we're going to take them both. Scrying, intuition. All right. All right. Should you pull the scrying card, I suggest you try it for starters. It also indicates that you may wish to develop your intuition further and not rely solely on the logical part of your mind for all the answers. True wisdom takes a balance of logic and imagination and intuition for true wisdom. You can't rely on what is known and what is black and white today. Barnbrack. There's something extra about it. Something magical. Take it how you may. All right, Barnbrack. So, sweetness and synergy. When you pull the Barnbrack card, it indicates a curiosity to know what is ahead, but it's important to balance that with the now. After all, we have the tools to change our future should we choose. The sweet synergy of Barnbrack, all the ingredients, including the objects, are more complete and powerful together than they are individually, should encourage you to seek your own sweet spot. You got to do something different this time. You need to go about this a different way. We have to approach this from a different angle, and that angle takes intuition. It takes intuitive foresight, and you have it. But we have to put our love for ourselves first, our self-respect first, and we have to learn to forgive and learn to move on from past behaviors and patterns. And when we see ourselves getting anxious, worried, stressed about things that are not in the present but actually in the past, Gotta release that. Okay, that's big messages today. But we're gonna leave it off there. Check out your October monthly readings for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. They are mostly all up. I think I have a couple left. And have a wonderful and blessed day, guys. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Check out the dailies and stuff over on Instagram. And have a wonderful and blessed day. Namaste, guys.